Well, tomorrow could be a defining day in the U.S. election season. Super Tuesday is almost upon us, and with the tee-up of that is CTV National's Scott Hurst. Scott, good morning. So Super Tuesday is a very significant milestone in the race for the U.S. Republican nomination. But explain to us how a Supreme Court ruling today could alter the landscape.
Good morning, Jen. A big week in U.S. politics, and there could be a consequential ruling today, which could have ramifications on Super Tuesday. We're expecting a ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court today, a ruling on a Colorado case on whether former U.S. President Donald Trump can be kicked off the primary ballot in that state. Now, of course, the ballots have been printed in Colorado. His name will appear on the ballot, but there are still questions and no guarantee whether those votes will be counted, depending on how the U.S. Supreme Court rules. Potentially today, the court noted on its website Sunday afternoon that it's expecting a ruling today. Trump is currently set to appear on the state's primary ballot on Tuesday, on Super Tuesday, one of the 15 states selecting their delegates, with Americans going to the polls on Tuesday. In the meantime, a hold was placed on the Colorado Supreme Court ruling that deemed him ineligible due to his efforts to defy the 2020 election results for taking part in an insurrection. Now, this likely won't change the overall outcome of the primary votes from all the states. It appears former U.S. President Donald Trump is currently on a path to once again become the presumptive Republican nominee. But how the court rules today could set a precedent for other states, two other states that have similar rulings on whether Trump should be allowed on the ballot. There are 37 delegates up for grabs in Colorado. Trump is already on a significant path to win the nomination. No one can outright win the entire nomination at the end of Super Tuesday, but if everything falls into place for former U.S. President Donald Trump, it could happen within a couple weeks. And Jen, all of this could be decided, of course, before we know the outcome of both state and federal legal issues against the former U.S. president.
Okay, so many pieces are moving here, and we'll continue to follow it. CTV National's Scott Hurst, thanks for teeing that up. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jen.